According to psychology, the greatest pain of overthinkers is not that they think too much, but that they feel too deeply. When they're slightly overwhelmed, their entire mood shifts. A small delay in a reply, a slight change in tone, a different facial expression. For most people, it means nothing. For them, it means everything. Their brain immediately starts asking questions. Did I do something wrong? Are they pulling away? Is something about to change? Psychology says overthinking is rarely about drama. It is usually about protection. The mind learns from past pain. If someone has experienced rejection, abandonment, or emotional inconsistency, the brain becomes hypervigilant. It starts scanning for danger before danger even arrives. What looks like overreaction from the outside is often a nervous system trying to prevent another heartbreak. One reason overthinkers struggle so much is something called rumination. Research shows that rumination is when your brain replays the same thought again and again, searching for answers. A simple conversation can turn into hours of mental replay. Why did they say that? Why did they pause? Should I have responded differently? Their mind does not rest easily. Even when everything seems fine, their thoughts continue running in the background. It is exhausting, and most of the time, they're more tired of their thoughts than you are. Another factor is emotional reasoning. This is a cognitive distortion where the brain assumes that if you feel something strongly, it must be true. If they suddenly feel anxious, they believe something is wrong. If they feel distant, they assume the relationship is fading. Confirmation bias makes it worse. The mind starts collecting small details that support the fear while ignoring signs of safety. It becomes a cycle. Feel fear, look for proof, find proof, feel more fear. Attachment anxiety also plays a powerful role. Psychology explains that people with anxious attachment crave closeness deeply, but fear abandonment just as strongly. They want to trust, they want it to relax, they want peace, but their brain remembers the time someone they loved walked away. So now every silence feels heavy, every distance feels permanent. They're not trying to be difficult, they're trying to survive emotionally. But there's also beauty in overthinking. Those who fear harm the most often love the hardest. They notice the small details, they care about your mood, they remember your words. Their empathy is strong because they constantly imagine different perspectives. When balanced with emotional regulation, this depth can become emotional intelligence. It can become awareness, compassion, and loyalty. Healing begins when overthinkers learn to separate feelings from facts. Just because you feel afraid does not mean you're in danger. Just because your mind creates a scenario does not mean it is real. Mindfulness, honest communication, and consistent reassurance slowly calm the nervous system. The brain can be retrained. Safety can be learned. Overthinkers are not dramatic. They're afraid. They're not controlling. They're protective. They fight a battle inside their own mind every single day. And sometimes what they need most is simple: clarity, patience, and someone who says, "I'm not going anywhere." If this felt personal, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And tell me in the comments, are you the overthinker or the one trying to understand them?